What's up, y'all? This is Ty. Happy New Year. This is Ty. I am here. I said that already. This is Ty, right? But I am here to review season 4. I believe this is episode 7 of All the Queen's Men, which is streaming right now on BET Plus. And this episode is called Trick Daddy. But before I get into this episode, I got to give a shout out to my lovely subscribers: Saxton Heights, Lamont Simpson, June BOC, Virtuous Sinner. I like that name, Virtuous Sinner. Wendy. Simply Be Yourself 100. All the rest of you wonderful, wonderful people that have been leaving comments and left comments on the last episode. Karima Khadijah, of course, the one and only. And all the rest of you, I do appreciate you. Let's keep this channel going and growing in 2025. Yes. Now let's get down to this episode. The episode begins with Madam at the concierge place with her, with the razor to his throat, threatening him, and then they call a truce. But here's my problem, because he says to Madam, "You don't want to kill me, Madam, because the retaliation would be deadly." Tell it, save the stop it, concierge. Because first of all, if you had such this powerful, this is the thing I'm not getting. Concierge is supposed to be this all powerful guy with all these connections, yet she's managed to kill your wife. She's managed to kill your father-in-law. She's taken your drugs, poisoned them. And now homegirl has walked up on you. What kind of security? She even said you got terrible security. What kind of security you got? She just walked right up in your place while you're getting your facial or whatever you get, and then she got the razor to your neck, and you talking about retaliation? I don't get this. He's supposed to be so something's going on here, because if he's this all powerful, then it's just been too easy the way she's been handling him. But anyway, they decide to do a truce. She said, "You stay out of my way, I stay out of yours." Which brings me to questions, though. Who's her sister working with? Who is Tony? Her sister. Who's Tony working with? Because that whole thing, I'm still not. Tony was on the phone with somebody that's trying to take down Madam. Who's she talking to? You know what I'm saying? That was in the last episode, but I'm just bringing that back. But I don't know. I don't believe and I don't trust the concierge with this truce. But again, I mean, he's done weak stuff. The bomb was a little flashlight bomb, didn't do nothing. It killed one person. Like, I'm not getting it. Something's not matching here. He's supposed to be all this powerful and deadly and all this, but his retaliations have been weak so far. Anyway, also in this episode, we see Midnight and that young lady who's into all this kinky, come pretend to attack me and have sex and all that. I don't trust that chick. I don't trust her. And I just knew, but I was wrong so far, but I think something's going to happen. I just knew, when he came in there and, pretended to attack her, I thought, this girl is setting him up or something. But so far, it just seems to be this little kinky thing she likes. But then she came back to his place of work and was like kissing on him and telling him she wants to be his girl. He said, "Listen, I'm not a one-woman kind of dude. I like to stick and move." And she was like, "Okay, I can work with that." But I'm still not trusting her. What do y'all say? I still don't trust, and I think there's more to that. Now, we also need to get down here to Amp and his mother, Tony. Now, Amp is always whining about something. He's always upset about something. But this time, I get it. Your mama abandoned you, left you in the jail, didn't come visit you, was down and out. She chose her man, who's his father, I believe that's his father, over him. So I understand him being upset. But in this episode, he kind of said, I'll never stop loving you, and they want to work on their relationship. And he came around kind of quick. Some of you were saying y'all thought that him coming around, drop my notes. Some of y'all saying him coming around was a little too easy. It came a little too soon. But that's what he's there for. He said, and she mentioned to him, she said, my father, which is his grandfather, Cadillac, left Maddie B's to me. So I'm going to be here for a while. So this is interesting. So we're going to see. She doesn't know that Cadillac is still alive. And so this is interesting. Let's see where this relationship goes and what she's up to this season. Then we have Blue in therapy. Blue is the rudest woman in therapy, cursing at the therapist, telling she don't want to. Ma'am, this is what therapy is about. You got to talk. But the lady told her, she said, "Look, we might have to sign you up for a different type of program because you don't like all this expressing yourself. We'll probably do some other little thing where you ain't got to do so much talking since you so, uptight. Because Blue was saying she's upset because she had to let a colleague go talking about the sucker, lady that suck everybody off in the office, not in the office, in the locker room, who's now dead. And she was mentioning that just like I had to let a coworker go. And the therapist like, oh, you had to fire her? Something like that. The whole got gassed and died. And they had to do what they had to do. I shouldn't have called her a hoe, right? I mean, come on, she's sucking all the employees. Come on. That is, it is what it is. Now, this scene I thought was interesting. Y'all know Naima that works at the police department, the police station. She comes to work to be confronted by Detective Davis and DA Rhodes, or was that Rods, DA Rods, and they're talking about, they had the paper in front of them. Oh, you tested positive for PCP. Hold on. First of all, I don't know who directed this and who wrote this. Why are you telling my business out in the open? Can you pull me into the office? And does she report to Detective Davis? Ain't no HR. Where was HR? Is Detective Davis her superior and DA Rhodes? Anyway, why y'all not doing this in the office? So they all telling this girl business, and she didn't. So this explains something. When Doc drugged her, Doc put whatever he put in there, must have been PCP, to make her look bad. So now this has compromised all of the cases that this young lady worked on. And one of those cases was Madam's case. So now they're saying all the cases are compromised. And, once this gets out, it's going to be a problem. So I said, okay, that was a clever move to do. But the thing, then Detective Davis and the DA decided, you know what? Maybe we don't have to mention this. Because they want to get Madam. Because they're like, we're too close to getting Madam. Maybe we shouldn't mention this so that we can nail her. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't like how that was handled. And the girl was so passive. First of all, I'm like, excuse me, you got something to say to me about my job? Call me into the office. You standing there with a paper reading over, yeah, you on PCP. What? Nah. Lawsuit. Well, why you telling all my business out here like that? And nobody thought, hey, that's odd. This girl, y'all just automatically jumping down her throat. Don't just seem a little out of character for her, but it's TV, whatever. So that happened, and they decided they're gonna push it under the rug. Then we had Big D and El Fuego. I'm wondering, am I saying his name right? El Fuego. And they were talking about this smash and kill, which is where somebody come in and kill somebody and kind of frame you for it or do it in front of you. But he wants to get revenge for his girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, who was apparently raped. I don't know, El Fuego, you're not about this life. And he was having this conversation with Big D, so Big D's going to help him with that situation. We got to see where all that goes. But I'm like, I don't understand why he's deciding to be a vigilante now. And, come on. That's just not who he is. And that's interesting. Then we have Trouble, the drug dealer. Just stupid. Just completely stupid. Out here, outside of Club Eden, selling drugs, being desperate, and then thinking she's not going to get caught. You're standing directly outside of Eden. You know the rules. Ray Sean told you, you shouldn't be doing that, this, that, and the third. She snapped at him. And then, and then we had Babyface come up to her and was taunting her about being broke and this and that, and that's why you're an amateur and XYZ. And so she said, oh, well, that's why you being stalked. You got a gay stalker or something like that. And she mentioned, yeah, that boy Quincy, he stole your underwear and his locker got all your pictures in it. I'm like, here we go. Did she have to bring that up? And she says that to him. And that pisses him off. So Babyface goes to Rayshawn in the locker room. Which one of these lockers is Quincy? And Rayshawn, who is too big to be so scary, you could take Babyface. What's wrong with you? Like, he letting them bully him. Rayshawn, come on, grow up here. And he did stand his ground. He did not tell Babyface which locker was Quincy. So that was interesting. I said, okay, that was interesting. Really interesting. But, Babyface is pissed off. Now, a scene that I thought was very, very interesting was Tommy, preparing food and stuff for Madam because Madam is stressed about this trial. But when Tommy said, "Madam, your surprise is ready, your relaxation," it was this kinky two beautiful women and one guy, and they was tied up, and it was whips and chains. That's what my mind saw. And they gonna lick and stick and kiss each other, and she had a device and she was getting ready and enjoying herself. I said, now this was kinky. This was sexy. Okay, I say, Madam, with the two beautiful women. And then Tommy's like, oh, you want me to join? She said, no, not this time. I said, oh, these some freaks. See, that's a little, it's out of my league. But I was like, oh, them two women was fine. I was like, oh, look at these beautiful women. But that whole thing and Madam enjoying that and watching them, and you kiss her and rub this one and lick this one, put the baby oil. I said, oh, y'all got baby oil too? Look, I'm just adding stuff that wasn't even there. Put some of that baby oil on them. That's right. Get the whipped cream. Do this. I said, this is interesting. So that was a turn that I wasn't expecting. I was like, all right, kiss, do this, lick this one, suck that, touch. Okay, I'm getting carried away. All right. Move on. Let's move on. Did y'all notice Dime? Dime was happy with Amp reconciling with his mother. She's happy about that situation. But did y'all catch her throwing up? Is Dime pregnant? And who is the daddy? Is it Big D? Because he did let loose on her. He did. I don't take nothing now. Or is it Amp? I guess that's going to be a storyline, right? Because I think Dime is pregnant. She's throwing up in the club, throwing up. Interesting. Then we get to the part that everybody was speculating. It's time to cash out. It's the end of the night. Babyface is pissed off. He's a homophobe. He confronts Quincy, who made a lot of money again tonight. And he's like, you homo or whatever he says. I don't play that gay stuff, this, that, and third. Punches him, attacks him, and they get in between them, amping them like, y'all chill out, whatever. And then Quincy's trying to explain to him, listen, it's not what you think. Yeah, I stole your underwear and I got pictures of you, but it's not what you think. Then, of course, he goes off, beats him up, and then Quincy pulls out the phone and does a Maury Povich. You are the father, 99.9%. So Quincy is Babyface's son. All right, okay. I wonder if he owed Quincy's mother back child support. How many children does Babyface have? So now we got father and son working at Club Eating. So how is that going to be? That's interesting. So that was this episode. I thought the episode was entertaining. It was entertaining. Some things I was like, why is that happening? What's going on here with that? But that was that. So tell me your thoughts. What did you think about this episode? Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy it or didn't you enjoy it? Tell me. Let me know. And again, thank you for watching. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I got some good news to tell y'all soon. A lot of good things going on. My career, some nice things going on with my career, with my acting career, and with my singing career. I'll tell you all about it in another video. I don't want to make this too long. But anyway, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.